It is time for another daily YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games. Today we are back playing City Skylines in the Lost Valley, and we are continuing to work on the beach. Today we're going to build a really adorable beach community. I can't wait. I hope you guys are ready for the Sunday night stream. That's right. It's at the end of this long Thanksgiving weekend. I hope everybody has had a blast this weekend. Yeah, and so this is the perfect moment to sit back, relax, and enjoy some City Skylines. Hello to everybody in chat. A bunch of people are in chat today. Tim, V5, Liam, Zenis, Greg. Good to see everybody. Welcome to the stream, you guys. We had a great stream yesterday. I don't know how many people caught the stream yesterday, but we worked on beach stuff, and this beach is just coming along beautifully. I received so many positive comments after yesterday's stream. It was like, I've never received so many positive comments. It really made me feel good. So yeah, I'm glad that you guys are liking the beach stuff, and I'm really happy with it too. I just think this is just a phenomenal little city that we've built here, and a lot of it is thanks to your comments and suggestions that we've added to this area. So we're going to continue working on it, doing a lot of fun stuff in today's stream. Tim says, sorry for not being here last week. Don't worry, Tim. Tim was just on a trip, so yeah, don't feel bad, Tim. You need to enjoy your trip. Liam says, I think I caught the rare Saturday night stream. Yeah, no, Saturday was crazy because it was the first time I've streamed at night in ages, like a really long time. Oh, quick announcement. I've mentioned this briefly. We are going to be playing a new game next week. So City Skylines is not going away. I'm just taking a break. I looked at my past streams, and I switched to doing City Skylines every single day. It was like September 15th. So we've been doing everyday City Skylines for like 2.5 months. And I just need a little bit of a break. You know, before then, I've always done City Skylines, but I mixed it in with a whole bunch of different games. And for me, the point of this channel is that I'm a daily streamer. I like to stream every single day. And so to stream every single day, it's just me personally, I need a little bit of variety. So I'm going to switch it up and play a different game for a while just to do something different. And so if you guys don't want to watch the different games, that's cool. City Skylines will be coming back, so you can come back and watch those. But I think you guys will like... I think you guys might like some of this stuff. It's different. It's going to be different. But yeah, so that is happening next week. Stay tuned for more details. So we're going to have this stream tonight. We're going to have another City Skylines stream tomorrow. And then there will be a new game, I think, starting on Tuesday. We'll see how it goes. It will be flexible. Zenis says more Minecraft? Question mark. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is yet, but I will tell you it's a game I've never played before on this channel. It's something completely different than what I've done before. Which is part of the deal. I mean, I needed something like different. I just wanted to do something completely different than I've done. So that's the point. You know, I'll tell you just briefly before we get into the game. I mean, the whole this whole channel for me, I mean, there's the backstory of this whole channel is that, you know, I say this at the end of every stream. It's important to do something fun every single day. So, you know, this is me up here doing what I like to do that's fun every single day. So I need to keep it like fun and entertaining for me and you as well. But also, it's just so important to me to do daily stream every single day. And I started this channel years ago. And the reason why I started it was I went through I've told the story a couple of times, but only a few times. I went through a really bad breakup. so I was dating a guy at the time, and my boyfriend cheated on me, and it was horrible. It was completely out of the blue too, completely like I did not even see it coming. We weren't having like problems in the relationship. It was just I thought everything was great, and suddenly he comes home and said, "Oh, by the way, I've cheated on you." It was just awful. Anyway, I kicked him out, and but at the time, I was living in New Mexico in a really small town in a high stress job, and I was suddenly all alone. And in this small town with like I didn't really have any friends in this town. I mean, I knew a lot of people, but I didn't really have any social life outside my relationship. And once my relationship was over, I was just like alone in this small town with nothing to do in a high stress job that and I didn't want to leave, I didn't want to move, I didn't want to do anything. So I was just stuck there. And it was really hard. It was really, really hard. And so at that time, I started watching a lot of streamers. I started watching a lot because I had a lot of time in my hands and I didn't want to just sit around and be depressed. So I just started watching a lot of streamers and interacting with people on live streams, and it was really fun and engaging. And that is what helped get me through that really difficult time in my life. And it was like a really, I mean, I was depressed. I was depressed for like a good year. It took me to kind of pull myself out of that, like just really like upset space. And some really great live streamers were really encouraging for me. And so these were people who I knew would be streaming every single day, that I could just watch and enjoy and and do the whole live streaming thing. And so once I like kind of came out of that funk that I was in, I decided, you know what? I play games. Why don't I try doing this? And so that's when I started doing live streams. And I didn't know I was going to be doing daily live streams until I started. And once I did that first stream, I was hooked. And I've done daily ever since that first stream. I've done daily streams. I just never stopped streaming. And I've taken a few breaks here and there. I've gone on vacation and stuff, but yeah, I'm really dedicated to doing the daily streaming thing. I really love it, and so that's why I do daily streams. All right, let's see. Liam says, I've been loving City Skylines the whole 2.5 months, but I understand, though. Yeah, City Skylines is Liam's favorite game that I play. Tim says, I can't wait for my own bed. The Brillo hair is almost gone. Liam says, what? And Greg says, water and sun equals Brillo hair. Oh, the humidity. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah, so Tim is back from his vacation. He's saying he can't wait for his own bed. All right, let's get started playing here. Let's jump in. And where we ended up last night was we just built this beautiful beach, especially this little area over here. We made this little parking lot, and we have like this little cafe and restrooms here, and this little kind of like dinky shopping mall, and we got these like Coast Guard vehicles here. I love this like surf shop down the street. It's just such a cool, fun vibe here on the beach. But the one thing that's missing is there's no people. Let's add some people. And the thing that I want to do accomplish this is to turn this all into a park. We're going to make this all a park and put pathways through here and let people walk around. So to start with, let me draw out the little park district. We're going to make a park district here. And, you know, honestly, we don't have too many parks down here for the number of people that are down here. I mean, all these parks that you can see in purple are like parking garages and stuff. Well, no, there's some parks here. These are like, this is like the central park thing that we built up. But the main thing is the beach is supposed to be the park. So we're going to just draw this in all the way along here. All the way up here, all the way along here, and all the way up down here. All right, so this is all the park. Okay, and now let's get in our park entrance. Now, I downloaded these new park entrances, which I've talked about. So instead of, I don't want that, like the basic vanilla park entrance is that has this like gate thing. I don't want the gate thing. You would never see a gate thing like this at the beach. And I don't want one of those little parking lots, the vanilla entrance with the main gate parking lot. I don't need this big old thing. I just need a place for people to walk in to the park. Um, and so I downloaded these. I haven't seen these before, so hopefully they look okay. It's supposed to be just a white square, and that will be the entrance to the park. So we have a couple of entrance points over here. Where should I put the main entrance? I feel like we should put the main entrance. Are these roads here? These are roads. Okay, let's put the main entrance here, but I'm going to move it around. See, this is the end of this dirt road here. Looking into this old historic building in this little park area here. This will be the main entryway. And see, it just comes with this little sign here that says park entrance. And it has like a little bit of pavement. But we're going to use move it and grab this and just move it around. So it looks like it's at the end of this. Let's move it a little bit more. Oop, that was the wrong thing. Oh, there's a path here already. Oh, I did put invisible paths here. Okay, let me delete these paths because I'm going to connect everything to here. So this path has got to go. This one's got to go. This one's got to go. That one's got to go, and this one's got to go. Okay, so those paths are gone, and then we're going to connect everything up to here. Now we're not going to do the thing where I'm going to force everyone to pay because I want to make this park free. In fact, let's select this. Mill Ground. So this is the name of the park area. Let's set ticket price to 0. Everyone can go to the beach for free. Don't have to pay anything. Let me just check this. Okay, so it's called Mill Grounds. No, I don't want it to be called Mill Grounds. That is no good. We'll call it the beach. Just something simple. Greg says, Zach, you might want to add the restroom back to the beach cafe. It could have showers in it, maybe. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I think this looks adequate to me. So, you see like the little restroom sign that's right there? I think this is the restroom. It looks a little grimy, but oh no, there's restroom doors here. See, there's a men's and a women's side to go into the restrooms. So I bet those have showers in it. So I think that's fine. I think that's okay. All right, so what I want to do first is I want to add in some pathways. And what we're going to do is we're going to use just the pavement paths. And we are going to just kind of connect everything up. You know what? We should add... Oh, we don't have to add gates to everything. We can just connect it up to the roads. Okay. Maybe I'll draw lines through here first. So we're just going to draw things through here. You know, I want to turn this off so I don't delete any props or anything. We're just going to have it so like people walk along the shoreline. Maybe they'll walk up here, around here. around these umbrellas. That looks nice. Maybe up along here. Getting a little tight in between these umbrellas. That's okay. They can walk around here. And walk straight through here. Maybe we'll have them walk around here. And we can connect up to this boardwalk here. All right. So this is our first kind of pathway, and it's like a meandering pathway along the beach. Now we could leave this paved because, you know, there are like specifically in Los Angeles, there is a bike path that is paved all the way along the beach. The entire beach of Los Angeles. You can ride your bike on a paved path that's just like this. So we could leave it paved, but I kind of want the sand color. I'm gonna turn it invisible so that you just see the people walking on the sand. That's really what I want to see. But we are going to connect it up to all of these roads so that people... Oh, there's another pathway here. All right, we are going to connect it up to these roads so that people can walk. So if you live in one of these neighborhoods, you can walk around on the beach. You can just like let's say you lived at this house over here. Oh, this was my house. I remember I said this is my house, this lovely house right on the beach. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, so I could come out of my house here and just like walk down here and hop on this pathway and just walk down the beach. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my goodness. All right, so let me grab this. Let's move this closer to here. Just make sure this is all connected up. All right, that looks good. So each one of these roads needs to be connected. Oh, and we need to connect to the main gate too. So I think this will come down like that. And then we'll have another one come off here. Like that. So each road has a connection. Are these trees in the middle of the pathway? They are. Just move that, and we'll just move that. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Maybe this pathway. What happened here? This is not supposed to be here. Oh my goodness, what a disaster. This is supposed to be a beach bar. Let's delete that. Let me find that again. That's supposed to be beach. It's supposed to be this little kind of shack here. Just a little shack where you can go buy some fun drinks. It looks nice under those palm trees. All right, let's do some more pathways here. Tim says, it took me 3 years to get my hair the length it's at now. That's a long time. Liam says, I think it needs a pathway or boardwalk on the whole beach, or even invisible paths so you can have people walking on the beach. Oh, I think Liam and I are thinking the same thing. B5 says, it's like the Minuteman Park entrance. Greg says, Zach, are there any sunbathers on the beach? I found a couple of lounging sunbather assets on the workshop if you're interested. Liam says, they have to pay for a chair and umbrella. No. It's free. This beach is free for everybody. Greg says, I was watching zoom-in shots of the beach and I didn't see any sunbathers. Yeah, no one's on there right now. B5 says, you make all your money on the drinks. Alcoholic drinks are the highest profit margins. No one ever complains about the cost of the fancy drink on the beach. Liam's given some costs for drinks. Those seem pretty expensive. Greg says, you need roller skaters and muscle builders. B5 says, is there a weightlifting asset? There is a weightlifting asset. I have to find it. I don't know if we have a good spot for it left here. Maybe right here. We could do some weightlifters. Next to the volleyball courts here. That might be fun. Or you know what? I have this like other like beach bar asset, which could be cool. Beach bar. Yeah, I haven't used this yet. This is kind of a fun beach bar asset. That looks really cool. Beach bar sunshine. That is gorgeous. You know what? I'm going to use this somewhere else. I don't want to use it right here. We're going to use it on the other end of the beach. Let me get rid of this. Let me find... There is a weightlifting thing, because we used it in... Oh, you know what? We used it up here. We used it in here. It keeps getting abandoned. Yes, it's abandoned right now. Yeah, it's this one right here. Flex Gym. Let's reset this. And copy this. And move it down here. Good suggestion. Yeah, they have these at Venice Beach. It's crazy. Like, you can go to Venice Beach and they have all these, like, gyms right next to the beach. And they're all outside. And there's these, like, really buff guys, like, working out at these, like, gyms on the beach. It's crazy. This actually looks really good right here. I think it's facing the wrong direction. Yes, it is. Maybe we'll put 2 of these in. This one needs to turn around like this. So we'll put these kind of like next to each other. There you go. So we have some cool like weightlifting gyms right on the beach here. Liam says, I can't wait to get my drinks on the ship. Oh, speaking of drinks, I'm having my favorite drink here tonight. You can't see it because it's green, but it's Perrier lime flavored. V5 says, maybe make the beach bar historic. Yeah, I don't have to make it historic now because I changed my mods. So now when I plop things down, they're always historical. Before, my mods weren't like that, and so that's why it changed. When I changed, I did this before I changed all my mods, is when I plopped that down. Anyway, we got to finish doing these pathways here. Liam says, what do the muscular guys use the muscles for besides show? Well, you know, for some people, it's really important to have big muscles. And I'm a big supporter of fitness in general. You know, just being fit. I do think some people go a little overboard, though. Specifically, people who use like steroids and stuff. Like, it's not that important to get big muscles that you would use like steroids, in my humble opinion. Especially with all the negative side effects and stuff that come with it. All right, so there's a pathway there. Maybe we'll have a pathway right here at the end of this street. I think that would be good. Connect up right through there. And maybe a pathway through here. That looks good. Oh, a pathway here, definitely. And then this is connected to the boardwalk, so they can walk on the boardwalk. Maybe we should connect these up too. No, I don't want this connected because I don't want people walking on this. I want people to walk on the boardwalk. All right, and then we can have another pathway that comes down here. And probably just a pathway that goes along here. We'll just leave it like that. This is what we're going to be working on mainly today, is this area here, by the way. This is going to be my location of my cool beach community we're going to be working on. And look at that pathway. Isn't that cool? Oh, I love the way that looks. We're going to turn it all invisible, so you're not going to see it anymore. But I think that looks really cool for right now. Liam says, I'm not talking about just the fitness ones. Liam says, I'm still deciding about whether to get the drink package or take the budget approach. V5 says, I had an old professor who looked like a concentration camp inmate. He lifted 350 pounds of rock in one hand when no one was looking. Wow. Oh, V5 said earlier, he says, big muscles are actually not good for much. When I did a selection in the military, there was a bunch of huge guys, and they all failed, and I passed. Yeah, that's the funny thing, is that, like, you can look like you have big muscles, but that doesn't mean you're necessarily strong. Yeah, like, a lot of people who have those big muscles are, like, so weak because they're constantly, like, destroying their body. So they can't actually, like, pick anything up that's heavy. It's kind of funny. What I've been getting into lately is more. I've been doing more. Well, I haven't been to the gym since before COVID hit, which is 2 years now. I've not been to the gym for 2 years, which is crazy because I was like a dedicated gym person. I used to go. I mean, since I was in high school, I've always gone to the gym. Just like it's like a regular habit for me. So to not go for 2 years is crazy for me. But I've kind of switched. I've gotten into more like calisthenic type stuff, you know, just like body weight exercises. And I do like push-ups. I go running. And, you know, I feel like it's really healthy. And I feel like I'm, you know, strong and stuff. I want to go back to the gym, but just haven't done it since the pandemic. Greg says, I found some stilt houses that might look good out there. V5 says, geology classes, they make a big deal about proper lifting technique. Yeah, technique is definitely good. Liam says, are you still running, Zach? Yeah, I ran today, actually. Yeah, I mean, in Arizona right now, it's the perfect weather to go running because it's just nice and kind of chill and sunny at the same time. So it's like you can go running and you won't get overheated, but it's still nice and sunny outside. Man, winter in Phoenix is unbelievable. I know, like, I understand like why we have this phenomena here in Phoenix where retirees have a second home in Phoenix. And when you hear about that, it's kind of strange. Like, why would somebody live half the year in one part of the country and then half the year in the other part of the country? It just seems kind of weird. But, like, I get it now. I mean, like, the weather here in the winter is so phenomenal and so wonderful. And it's so awful and hot in the summer that people come, they live here during the nice weather, and then they go live somewhere else when it's too hot to be here. Okay, the next thing we need to add here is we need to add some people generators, and that will hopefully get some people walking out on these pathways. So for people generators, I always use the same one, which is in my parks tab here. People generators, and we're just going to plop them in just along this pathway. So we'll have one there, we'll have one here. We'll just put them all along the beach here. I think in like every spot along here. We'll just have people everywhere. And it'll just look like there's lots of people enjoying the beach. I'll skip the boardwalk for now, and then we'll put some more like along here. Yeah, and that'll do a couple things. That'll draw people along the pathway and then also create those crowds that make it look nice. All right, so the final thing is to make these all invisible. And for invisible paths, I have a couple of different options. But we're just going to use this 8-meter one, which is the same width as this path. I can go to like smaller widths, but I don't really need the smaller widths. I just want the regular width of the path. So we're going to go over here and just make these all invisible. So you can't see them, but they are still here and still functional. Almost done with this section. Space already occupied. By what? We'll just do it with anarchy. It must be because these nodes are too close together. I hope this is connected. That's kind of strange. Hold on. Let me grab this and just move it back. Okay, yeah, it does look like it's connected. That's connected. This is connected. Okay, perfect. All right, so that whole side is done. Let's do these ones over here. And I will leave this for the moment so that I can connect to it later. But look at this. Our beach is fully functional. Now I'm going to let it play and see if people walk out onto the beach. This should be interesting. I bet people will use this pathway, though. I bet people will, like, park in this parking lot and then walk to this boardwalk over here. That would be kind of cool. That will be pretty cool. Greg says, Zach, Liam, did you see the photo I posted on Discord? It's in your area. Well, Liam and I don't live in the same area. Liam lives in Florida and I live in Arizona. But yeah, I did see the photo. Is that in Phoenix? It's pretty wild. Greg posted this photo of like the edge of a subdivision where there's like a subdivision on one side and then wilderness on the other side. It's pretty wild. Justin is in chat. Hey, welcome to the stream. Okay, while I'm letting this run, I want to go back and look at... let's look at what we did yesterday. Just to touch base. So we've kind of built up this area here, and I just want to show you guys. Remember we were having all those complaints? The complaints have stopped. No more complaints. We were having those complaints that not enough goods to sell. we put in 3 cargo stations here, and that's what ultimately ended the complaints. 3, what are they? Cargo service points is what they're called. And then, of course, we have our goods producing area here. So these guys are producing the goods, and then these are the cargo people who are buying the goods. So that should work well. We are having this problem where these guys are saying not enough raw materials. We could build more warehouses. That might help. But really what we need to do is build more industry areas to make raw materials. So like, for instance, these farming areas make raw materials, but these guys probably are looking for like ore and core processing materials, which I don't have any of. So we need to, that's something we should look at in the future. I don't think I did any additional tweaking of any of these areas here. Usually I'll do some tweaking off camera, but I don't think I did any in this case. This is our medical complex we built yesterday, looking good. What I did do some tweaking on, though, is the airport area over here. I did some intersection marking tool stuff and just made sure that these bus loops are going around the whole thing. So we changed this yesterday and made bus roads all throughout here. And then I just did the intersection marking tool so that these bus and taxi lanes could continue on. And I think that looks so cool. Look at that. Oh, look, we got a little worker van going through here. That's so cool. Yeah, I'm loving this kind of ring road that goes around here. Here's the entrance into this area. We got our airport welcome signs around here. And it continues on around here, and then it splits off again here. And I'm trying to decide how to do this, because I want to put the buses in here. I want to see the buses going around. But should I have the bus go to the top, or should the bus go to the bottom? I'm not exactly sure. Oh, we forgot to do this section here. Oh, I might leave this as just a 2-lane road through here. We'll see if this gets busy with traffic. It probably is. I mean, we have so little traffic in this area. It's probably no big deal. Anyway, let's get the buses in, because I want to see them driving around now that we have this all set up and looking beautiful. Liam says, usually buses go to the bottom. Yeah, I think, though... See, the problem is, like, just for the game simulation, all the people are going to the top. Do you see this? I don't see anyone walking to the bottom. Oh, no, there's someone at the bottom there. So people walk to the bottom and the top. So I think, just in terms of the game, I think I will have to have buses go to both locations. Because, like, people are going there... like all these people, I want to be on buses. I don't want them walking down this road. Where are they coming from? See, they're coming from here, and then they're walking across here and going up here. And so that's what I want to stop. Okay, so let's get, first thing first, we need to get in a bus depot. So bus depot. Bus depot. Oh, I forgot. We got these new ones. This is the compact bus station that came with the last DLC. We're going to use this one. I love this one. And let's put it right across from the cargo station. That's probably a bad idea. I haven't seen a cargo train come here for a while. Where are all the cargo trains? I'm speeding it up and maybe we'll see one. All right, maybe I'll put the bus depot over here. I mean, the buses shouldn't come out of it that frequently. You know what? I'll put it right here. Why not? Put it right here across from the bus depot. Oh, no, that's a station. I don't need a station. I need a depot. Oh, hold up. We don't need a bus station. We just need a depot. Okay, there's the depot. It looks nice. It's a nice looking building. And then the buses will just come out of here when you need them. Okay, so we're going to do our bus route, and we don't have to have it connected to the depot because they'll just come out of there. So for the bus route, let's just go along the edge here, and we should probably keep it to the outside edge. So we're going to do one stop here. Actually, let's put the stop on this side of the intersection. And then we'll probably do... We're going to have lots of stops on here. Why does it go in there? I don't want it to do that. Okay, maybe I'll take this stop out. Maybe I'll put a stop in right here. That'll be the stop. And then we'll have a stop at the top here. We'll stop at this terminal here. Then we'll come down and connect it, and that will be one line. Okay, now we'll do a second line that will start, or we'll just start it here. Actually, hold on. Let me label this so I don't get confused. So this is bus line number 7, because I'm getting a lot of bus lines here. Okay, so we'll call this airport top line. And then this next one will be the airport bottom line. All right, so that starts out here. Goes along. We'll stop down here. And go back along here. And this will also stop in the same spots. So that spot, this spot, and then back to here. All right, so that will be... That's bus line 8. Perfect. So this will be the airport bottom line. And let's make these different colors here. Okay, so this one will be red. And this one will be green. Just so we can tell them apart. Red and green. Perfect. And we're going to have to change the type of bus. So this one, there's like a little bus. I want these to have like the little buses. Oh, we do have airport buses. But I don't want the airport bus. Oh, the mini bus, that's what I want. It's just this little tiny bus that goes around. And I think they'll come out as different colors. Let's see. Okay, here's one right here. Oh, it is different colors. So this is the red one. So it has kind of a reddish top to it. Yeah, doesn't this look like an airport shuttle? Like I've seen lots of these like at airports, like little teeny buses. I know at a big airport you'd have like the big buses or whatever, but like I like these the little shuttles. Let's see if it Oh, here are the other ones. So here's the green ones. So we have a green one and a red one. How adorable are these? I like it. Liam says, usually the bottom is arrivals and baggage claim and the top is departures. That is a good point. Yeah, that's usually, I think you're right. That's what usually happens. V5 says, some Canadian airports did take away their sidewalk so people have to pay for a cab. Oof. That's kind of rough. Liam says, I've been to too many airports. Atlanta Airport is confusing where to catch an Uber, though. You know what I think is a confusing airport was Um, it was either Dallas or Houston. One of those airports. I remember going there, and it was just so big and confusing. I think it was the Dallas one. Greg says, "Can you tell how many people parking in the garage at the airport?" Uh, Liam says, "Greg, he hasn't hooked the road up to town yet." Greg says, "I know. I was planning ahead." Liam says, "The buses just goes in circles around and around we go." Liam says, "I don't want airport buses at the airport." Zach Daily Games. Those look like rental car shuttles are the ones that you take from the parking lots. Greg says, "Why would you use airport buses in an airport?" Liam says, "Both Dallas and Houston." Oh, he's saying both of those are confusing. Yeah, I'm comparing it to like Phoenix Airport, I feel is pretty well done. Like Phoenix Airport's not very confusing at all, I don't think. Also LAX I think is really well done. I think LAX isn't very confusing. Um Chicago's I think is pretty well done. I didn't get confused there. But yeah, the airports in Texas I found a little bit more confusing. Liam says Denver's big too. I don't think I've flown into Denver before. Okay, so we got those working, running around, and yeah, at some point, you guys, we will be connecting this up. It's just kind of a gargantuan task. I haven't oh my goodness, I haven't taken that on yet. Eventually, we'll connect that up. Yeah, so right now, this isn't connected up yet, and this is not connected up yet. The only way to get to these different towns is through the metro that runs through the downtown. All right, so let's see if anybody's walking on these pathways. Oh my goodness, it's full of people. Look at this, it's full of people. Oh, that's so much fun. Oh my goodness, does this look great or what? This is wonderful. I have it on full speed. Let me slow it down. That looks so great. What's this? Spider-Man? Spider-Man's on the beach. What? Here, let's take a screenshot. Hold on, let me move the sun around. Screenshot time. Yeah, I think that looks great. The other thing I just wanted to check on, I knew that there's some new props that came with the last update that came out, and I just want to look at those props really quick. If we go to props and we go to the content creator packs that just came out, so like the mid-century modern content creator pack. There's these new lounge chairs. I don't know if these are really beachy. Would somebody bring these to the beach? Yeah, they look pretty nice. Yeah, we'll save these. We're going to use these in the new area that we're going to do. Okay, I'm glad I remembered we had those. They do look really nice. I don't know if someone would actually bring these to the beach because they're pretty substantial lounge chairs. But you know, I want to build. We're going to build one more hotel, and we could use these at the hotel. That kind of makes sense. Raid Kitty's in chat. Hey, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Raid Kitty says, that's good. You were able to get a meal in one little bit at a time. Oh, because V5 is saying he's still sick, but managed to eat one small meal today. Liam says, looks like people generators. Liam says, wait. Greg says, you need sunbathers on the blankets. Liam says, where is Superman? Ugh, I don't think Superman's in this city. Just Spider-Man. Superman's not real, Liam. Spider-Man, on the other hand, that's a more realistic thing. Superman, give me a break. Can't Superman, like, shoot lasers out of his eyes? That seems very unbelievable to me. I don't know. I never bought the whole Superman thing. Raid Kitty says, I found that standing in a... Raid Kitty is giving sick advice, or how to get well. Raid Kitty says, Zach, it's going well. Moved not too long ago, so my time is now pretty different. I've missed so many streams. Oh, are you in a different time zone? Oh, okay. Greg says, you need sunbathers. I don't have any sunbathers, Greg. Is that an asset? Okay, so let's move over here. So I want to do a couple of things here. One thing I want to do is I want to leave these trees. Oh, these are the vanilla ones. Let me get rid of the vanilla ones. So I was looking at this, and we've deleted so many palm trees, and I kind of miss them. So I really want to keep some palm trees on this side. That is too dense. That is too dense. Let's bring the strength way down. Oh, shoot. That's not the strength that's the problem. It's the density that's the problem. Let's bring the density way down. Much better. Yeah, so I like this, like, wild look a little bit. You know, this is like a tropical beach, so there would be, like, trees and stuff over by the water line. And we used to have, when I started this map, there was trees all the way along this beach, and we've built it up so much that we've kind of lost the trees. And so, like, over on the edges here, I would still like to have all these, like, palm trees and stuff all throughout here. I'll bring the density back up a little bit. Like, all around here. I feel like along the edge of the beach would still be pretty forested with these trees. Oh, shoot. We just covered all the pathways. Ah! Why did I do that? Hold on. Let's do this again. We covered all the pathways that I just put in here. So let's just do it again. It still looks like it's covering the pathways. Does it not see the pathways? They're here, right? Yeah, they're like right here. And there's trees right in the middle of them. Oh my goodness. Alright, I might go through later and like just remove the trees that are in the pathways. But that'll just take some time for me to find all those. Anyway, the whole point was that I'm going to leave some trees like on the edges here. So there'll be trees here. And I want to leave a bunch of the trees along here. So in that spirit, I'm going to start to draw a road down here and make this into a nice lovely community. So we're going to have this community over here on this side of downtown, and then another community over here, kind of just like balancing out the whole look of the whole beach. I think that's really the way to go here. Raid Kitty says it's because your tree anarchy is on, so it will still cover it. Oh, I see. Let me turn that off. Let's do it again and see if that just fixes it. No, I think it's still putting it in the middle of the pathway, even though I have it turned off. That's okay. I'll fiddle around with it off stream. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is draw out some roads. So let's take this road here and draw it out along the beach. So we're going to go to our 2U road. I'm going to start by upgrading this road and then continuing this on, just straight on down the beach, down this way. And then we're going to curve this a little bit and run it into this road here. So that's all connected up. And that actually looks pretty good. I don't mind that it's raised up a little bit like that. And then it runs into this road over here down by our boat dock area. Very nice. And we're going to have a really cool park over here. That's what's going to go in. So along this road here, I found these really cool residential assets that I've been dying to use. And I think they will look really good in here. They are called The Wave. They're high-density residential. And I would love to like put them on down here. It's almost like they're ocean-inspired. So let's kind of, and you can, they kind of like connect to each other. So you can kind of put them all in a row here. And it's almost like this is like a residential community. Yeah, so we can put like a bunch of them. Yeah, I like that. So let me get rid of the trees. So I want to leave the trees in front of them as if that's like part of the community, is that you get to live amongst this kind of like forested tree lined area. I'm going to take out this little bit here and everything on this side because we're going to fill this all in with stuff. I'll get rid of all of this along here. Okay, beautiful. Don't those look cool? I think we'll get rid of a couple more of these. Maybe I'll even get rid of some more of these. It's a little blocking the view a little bit. Yeah, that's a little bit better. So you still got palm trees, but it's not like overbearing. I think that would be lovely to live in one of these buildings. All right, how many people live in these? 30 households? Holy cow, that's a lot. Could 30 households live in these? I don't think so. That's like a lot of people. But maybe they're really popular or something. I don't know. We'll leave it the way it is. Let's see. Liam says, I believe in extraterrestrials more than Superman. Greg says, Batman has some nifty gadgets in his car with a motorcycle built into it. Yeah, Batman has some cool stuff. Raid says, might just have to use Move It to move the pathway and the trees will delete. Yeah, no, I'm going to go through and delete all the trees. Liam says, wait. Liam's calling himself weird. V5 says he's still hoping for a gay village with bars and expensive cafes. Yeah, that'll be fun, but I want to do that more in the downtown. I don't want to do it right on the beach. Raid Kitty says, I haven't used the forest brush with Invisible Path as a DLC or just an addition to the city. I don't know what you're asking. Liam says, people walking through trees on an invisible path sounds great. Raid Kitty says, it is interesting that the buildings didn't remove the trees either. I recommend looking at the forest brush settings later to see if there's an anarchy setting in there. Yeah, I usually don't have an issue. It's just, for whatever reason, it's not working right now. Raid Kitty says, I would rent a room in there. It looks cool. V5 says, cut back any tree where it fell in a storm, it would hit the building. Oh, that is smart. Yeah, I took out a lot of trees that were like right next to the buildings here. So these ones are further away. So I think these ones will be all right. Liam says, it looks like a bike course. You can ride on top of them. Oh, on top of the buildings? Oh, that's a... Yeah, I guess you could ride a bike on top of these. Might be a little dangerous. Okay. So that's a start for this area. We got some houses. I also, like, at the edge of this beach here, I want to put in one more hotel. And so I found this, like, beach hotel on the Steam Workshop that I'm going to throw in here. And it's kind of like a complex. But I like the idea of having, like, you know, these are, like, the fancier hotels here that are near, like, the downtown. And I wanted, like, a cheaper hotel that's kind of out of the way, that nobody really knows about. And, you know, only if you're in the know, you know about this hotel, but it would be, like, a really cool place to stay. And so, you know, it's at the edge of the beach, so it's not as busy down here. This is the kind of hotel that I think I would like to stay at. So, yeah, we're going to do, like, a little hotel complex down here at the end, and I think it's going to be pretty cool. So let's go ahead and pull out these buildings. So here's the first one. This is the actual hotel building. It's called Inn on the Gulf. We stick that in right there. So this is what it looks like. It looks pretty cool. Has some pretty good views. Actually, I think it would be better if these were actually facing... At least this side was facing the beach, because there's not a whole lot of windows facing the beach here, and people pay money for beach views. So let's draw out a 1U road here, right on the edge. Just like that, and then we will take this and spin it around. We'll take out these trees for the moment. Yeah, I think that looks cool. So that's the beach view. Oh my goodness, the $1 million view right there. Let me raise up this road. We'll set this to the same height as the hotel. We'll have to cover that up a little bit. Maybe I'll just drag it back. So hopefully it'll looks a little bit better. I could drag it back even more, I think. Oh, that actually went higher somehow. There we go. Ooh, that looks so much better. All right. Okay, so that's the first building. So it comes with a hotel like that. And then there's a little restaurant that kind of is a good addition. And let's see, is there a ocean-facing view on this one also? Yeah, I think these both have the kind of the same issue where we need to draw out roads so that you can look at the ocean. I'm going to put that there and place it up against this road here. And again, some like great views in here. And I think this is like an outdoor patio for some cool tables and stuff. Ooh, doesn't that look good? You know what would look good here is the mid-century modern tables. I actually haven't used them yet. Let me pull these out. Go through all this mid-century modern stuff, and let's grab these tables. And we have the red ones and the black ones. Let's use the red ones just because they're a little bit more fun. Oh, I guess they're changed colors? Oh, no, these ones, people will sit at them. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Why are there different versions of it? Oh, this one has 4 seats, and this one has 2 seats, and this one has no umbrella. I got it. I got it. All right. Well, either way, these will look great in here. So let's just pop a bunch of these down. They have all these fun colors. Ooh, I love this. Love this, love this, love this. Doesn't that look awesome? Oh my goodness, I love those tables. This is the first time I've used these like tables with the umbrella. Well, we used the ones without the umbrella, but not the ones with the umbrella. That looks really cool. I could probably squeeze another one in right here because honestly, people would want to sit at that beach view right there. Let me just spread these out just a touch. But that looks pretty sweet. I love that. All right, there's some other buildings that come with this that just extend out this area. So we have the restrooms here. We used these before, but we're going to use them again because there'd probably be, you know, park restrooms for the beach. So put these right here at the end of this road. So anyone on the beach could use the restrooms. That's good. Again, I love the look of these. We got some doors there. Oh, these are the showers. See, these are the showers on this side. And then this is the men and women's bathroom entrance right here. And then this also comes with a pergola and just some different like covered areas. So we could have like different areas to like hang out at, I guess. So maybe if this was like a beach bar kind of area. I would like to put another bar in here, and maybe we'll have a bar like right here would be kind of perfect. Let me find that beach bar. Yeah, this is the beach bar I've been saving. This looks incredible right here. So put this in right here, and I love the way this looks. So this is kind of like in here like that. And maybe this is what we use these kind of covered areas for. Maybe there's some more. Maybe these just all like go around this. So people could hang out and chill in some shade while they're enjoying their beverage or whatever. And then these are just some bigger ones. The thing I like about this is there's like a viewing deck. This looks like it doesn't go on a slope very well. So we might have to put this over here. But yeah, this has like a cool viewing deck area at the top. So you can kind of chill up here and look at the beach. So just another kind of pergola area. And then there is one other covered area, but it's just a basic covering. I don't know if we really need it over here. What we do need is parking. We definitely need some parking to fill in this space here. Greg says, I like the palm tree through the roof. No, I took care of those. There's no more palm trees there. Liam says, all that you're missing is the Motel 6 sign. Oh, this isn't Motel 6, though. This has a sign on the wall of the building, super classy, called Inn on the Gulf, Restaurant, Bar, and Motel. V5 says I should watch some U.S. travel vlogs so I can understand the brands better. Liam says no parking on the dance floor. Raid says only dancing on the dance floor. Greg says that motel reminds me of one in the movie Where the Boys Are. I don't know if I've seen that movie. V5 says let the bodies hit the floor. You guys. You guys are all clubbers in my chat. I have a bunch of partiers. Liam says, I would have thought a lot of U.S. chain hotels are in Canada too. V5 says a bunch are U.S./Canada, but a lot of times that only means Toronto, Montreal, Vancouver. V5 says we have the main stuff like McDonald's, Burger King, Marriott, Air Canada, Pizza Hut, Taco Time, Bud, Labatt's. What's Labatt's? Okay, let's get the parking lot in here. I think we'll use my big old parking lot. Oh, it's too big. It's not going to fit. Okay, what can we use? Maybe these smaller ones might work nicely. Oh, I have these ones. These are perfect. Okay, let me put these in. So these are a little bit more... I guess rustic is how you would say. Like the pavement is not as well kept. So I think this looks kind of nice in here, actually. So there's some parking over there. We could even put parking over here again, too. I feel like this one would have it on the side here. So let's keep placing down those teeny parking lots. So have another one right here. Fits just perfect. Maybe we'll have it on both sides of the road here. We'll have to adjust these a little bit. And we could throw in... another one right there. All right, so we're just have to adjust these a little bit. So this one will move just slightly. This will move just up and back just a little bit. This will just move this way a little bit. And it's going down. Yikes. Maybe I'll flatten this land out. Just flatten this out a little bit. Out to there. Now it's like sunken into the ground. That's okay. We will grab it, raise it up to terrain level. Boom. That looks much, much better. All right. So I love this little hotel complex. So what we can do now is just fill in the trees back in here. Let's grab our tree brush. So let me just check. So collision looks good. And then we just fill these in like here and see, yeah, so the collision's working fine around these buildings here, which is perfect. But let's leave a little bit of room. I don't want to block the views of this hotel. or that. I would like some like around there. All right, I do like this. Let's grab, maybe we'll grab some of these bushes. And just put a bunch of these bushes out in front of here. Kind of move them all closer into the edge here. Yeah, oh, that looks so nice. Looking good, looking good. All right, so let's finish out the pathways here. So we had this pathway that we haven't made invisible yet. Let's connect this up here, and then connect it up over here. So let me grab my path. And we will just follow this along. Actually, just go up to here like that. Perfect. Maybe bend this out a little bit more. Okay, that looks good. And then let's connect another one up to here. Like right there. Perfect. So that looks good to me. And let's go ahead and make them invisible. So we'll switch to this. Switch to this. Yeah, I wonder if I make them invisible if collision doesn't work on them anymore. That might be a thing. I'm not too sure. And we're not going to put any people generators over on this side because I want this side of the beach to be a little bit more... this side isn't as packed with people, you know? You know what I'm saying? But I would like to put out some more of those new props that we were looking at. So back into the mid-century modern pack. Let's go look at our props. And look at these lounge chairs. So these look great. And I think we could probably put some of them out in a line like this. If we rotate them 90 degrees. Oh my goodness. There we go. Negative 180 is what you have to do. Let's make them a little bit closer together. So we're just going to draw out a couple of lines of these chairs here, as if these are kind of set out by this hotel. And then we could throw in some nice umbrellas over these. And oh, I have these ones. I haven't used these yet. These are kind of like tiki looking umbrellas. Throw a bunch of these over these chairs, providing some nice shade for these fine people. I like it. The umbrellas aren't really touching the ground. Oh my goodness. All right, let me grab these umbrellas. For some reason, they're doing something weird here. Probably because this is a pretty steep slope. Let's just drop all the umbrellas down. Okay, that looks better anyway. All right, so the umbrellas are in the ground. I like it. Just a nice little area. Oh my goodness, where's the paths? Oh, perfect. The paths are right there. Yeah, there we go. So what do you think? I like this whole new addition to the beach. I think that's it for the beach. I think we finished off this whole area. Now we need to do this whole district in here, which we'll try to accomplish tomorrow. We'll see how far we can get done. That's gonna be it for the stream for today, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you everyone who's here. Thank you Raid Kitty. Thank you Greg. Thank you V5. Thank you Liam. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody. I hope you guys had a fun weekend. I'll be back again tomorrow. That's gonna be it for me. Everybody remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach signing off.